Oh my God, hurry up. Welcome to the Second Else podcast. I'm your host, Rick Grease. It's your co-host, John. What up, John?
What up?
Nothing. I just had a thick ass dinner. I'm so full right now. I feel like I weigh 1,000,000 pounds. I had some bison New York strip steaks. It was delicious.
Ooh.
With some vegetables and some rice. It was good. I'm full now.
Funny because that plays into my hot take today.
Really? Oh snap! Can't wait to hear
it. It's gonna be juicy today.
All right, we're gonna jump right into today's podcast. It's been a bloodbath the past day and a half in the crypto world. There's been some news that came out. I want to say it was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. In China, that they banned or they put restrictions on their banks. They told their banks not to accept crypto or do anything with crypto, Bitcoin, none of that crap. And a couple other institutions and stuff. So all trading and everything halted in China. People have been selling their stuff like crazy or trying to get into other stuff. But it doesn't matter because the entire market is just down. When this had happened, if I'm not mistaken, Bitcoin is at like $53,000 or $54,000 per coin. And when I got up this morning, it was down to 33,000. So it's like a 20,000, 21,000 drop per coin. So lots of people lost lots of money. The whole market as a whole, what was it, like 50 billion or 500 billion that it lost over just the span of a day and a half, and it's still going on right now. Like, I don't know if y'all can see this. Trying to show my coin stats, like even right now. Oh, hold on.
All right.
I know it's all jacked up, but everything's in the red. Bitcoin 37,000, Ethereum 2591, and that was at like 43,000 just a couple days ago.
Dang.
Everything's down, but the good side of that is that while it's down, if you still believe in it and it's the future, which it is, this is the perfect time to get your favorite projects at a fire sale price. For example, one of my favorite ones dropped all the way like 92 cents today. Some even dropped to like 35 cents. So I mean, you can make a killing when this stuff comes up. And if you bought it when it was too high, if you buy it now that it's low, it's going to average your average price per share out. So it's going to increase your earnings when it does shoot up.
Can you still use it in America?
What?
The cryptocurrency?
Yeah, you can still, in America, you can still buy and sell and trade stuff. I mean, there's only a couple things you can use crypto to actually buy for. It's more for like trading and holding it and then selling it when the price goes up. To make extra like fiat cash.
But well, hey, look, that's fine. We ain't going to China anyway. We ain't going to China.
Yeah, we ain't going to China, but
China.
Yeah, China. We're still waiting on word for the case with the SEC on XRP, but hopefully, I'm hoping we'll get some sort of clarity or a settlement or something sometime next month or pretty soon here, because once that happens, they're going to start cracking down with regulations on all cryptocurrency, Bitcoin included. So I can see another drop happening to where it's like really low, and then price will shoot back up. So if you're into this type of stuff, I know people have been watching it. I know y'all don't like seeing losing the money. I'll look myself. Today I was down $250. And I kindly closed my app and just went about my day. I'm not selling it at $250 loss.
You shed one little single tear. It went all the way down.
The one little thug tear came down, and I just went to work.
You gotta tattoo that.
So just keep an eye on that stuff. This is the perfect time to buy if you're into it. Don't panic sell. You can do what you want. This is not financial advice, but I'm trying to accumulate as much as I can while the prices are down like that. So
while the price is right.
Yeah, while the price is right. But anyway, we'll go into our next topic. And we did say before about the COVID. So we ain't talked about COVID in a very long time. It's been probably at least a couple months, I would think.
I'm sick of it. Just kidding.
Yeah, sick of it.
We're talking about it. I just want it to be over, please.
Well, hopefully it is, but I don't know. It's here to stay forever.
Looks like we might have another year of it. That's
it's
all.
Until 2025 when SPARS comes out. Read about it in a book. I swear. You remember that from Dodgeball?
Yeah.
Anyway, we haven't touched on COVID in a long time, but there's been a lot of guidelines and stuff that's changed since the last time we talked about it. So I figured it'd be a good time to kind of just go over some of those things. I'm sure everybody's pretty aware of those because they blast it 24/7 in the news, and you can't turn a channel without seeing Dr. Anthony Fauci on TV, or even get on the internet without seeing him. But the CDC lifted the mask requirements for um, the people who are like fully vaccinated. They got their second doses and everything, but it's still just so much confusion about all this mask stuff, because I remember when they first said, or not when they first said, but when they said that uh, wearing the mask doesn't protect yourself, it protects others. So now you're saying people who are fully vaccinated shouldn't wear or don't have to wear the mask anymore, even though y'all said before that if you're fully vaccinated, you still need to wear it because you can still transmit it and you can still infect others with it. So now they're saying only the unvaccinated people need to wear the mask, but like it's just not click. What they're saying is just not clicking up.
Well, they said the primary reason is to stop the spread of it, but it does still protect you from other people as well. But they did say that I know that the primary reason is to stop the spread of it. But I mean, I kind of get what you're saying because okay, here's my take on it. I'm fully vaxxed out there, girls. Just kidding. Girls, I'm vaxxed. Just kidding. I believe they work. I believe they're safe. Like I believe that they are still looking at them, like looking at them and saying, "Oh, looks like they're effective enough." So where like people that are vaxxed don't need it, because the chances of you even getting it are low, having symptoms are low, or I guess even spreading it are so low because the vaccines are working at such a good level. But for me, I was like, I don't know. I don't care what the CDC, ABC, like HIV. I don't care what the QVC says. Okay, I still think it's important to wear a mask, though, even if you are vaccinated. Like I can get like behind people that are vaccinated and not wearing it, if they're with people they know maybe that aren't vaccinated. But like out in the general public, I think it's still a bit like. First of all, the CDC is not the 100% spokesperson on that. So like just because I choose to do something else doesn't mean I don't trust them. But like there's also other people that say it's still best to wear masks still. You know what I mean? For me, it's I don't know how to say it. Like it almost annoyed me that they put out that statement because they're gonna have all these people lying about being vaccinated that they don't want to wear masks. It's already started. I've seen multiple, like a lot of videos with these anti-maskers going, "Oh, well, the city said I don't need a mask now because I'm fully vaccinated." Okay, first of all, bitch, like the people that are vaccinated are not the people that are ready to take their masks off and be anti-mask in public. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like a different demographic. But now, like, what do you do? I mean, I don't know. A lot of places are still requiring masks, though, but I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of stores and stuff. I know Kroger grocery line is still requiring it out here, but a lot of other ones like Walmart, they're not requiring it anymore. Other like local businesses and restaurants have been back to 100% capacity.
Yeah.
Baseball games 100% capacity. People not really wearing masks and stuff. Bless you.
Thank you.
But I don't know. It's too much. And then he's gonna try to talk about that people, or he trying to put the blame on the people on in regards to wearing the mask and stuff like that. On, I'm sorry, I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now because I just saw like right when I was coming, I heard it come tape. It was like a little headline saying that Fauci was like blaming like people for misunderstanding uh the mask guidelines. I'm like, no, bitch, you're the one that's literally on here every other day saying something different. It ain't the people that's confusing. Let's please get that straight.
Back to what I was saying. Now you have people making fake vaccine cards. Have you seen that?
Yeah, and I also saw from the FBI that if they catch you with a fake vaccine card, you could do jail time.
Good. Okay, look, that is so ridiculous. Like, if you don't want to get vaccinated, just don't do it. You ain't gotta make the fake stuff. And then I even saw people making Jesus vaccination cards, saying they're vaxxed by God and Jesus. Like that's their vaccination. I'm, I don't think it works like that. I don't think it works like that. That's just messed up right there.
It's a mess. It's just like that movie Songbird that came out. That's what they were doing in the movie Songbird.
Like making.
Yeah, there's a guy that was his business. He made well, it was like wristbands or something like that they use in there, like yellow wristbands, if I'm not mistaken. He was making counterfeit ones like that for certain people for like a certain price. That was the whole gist of the movie, pretty much. People trying to escape. If they caught you outside, they'll like shoot you down or take you away or whatever. But yeah, it's crazy out here. And then you got another thing I saw right before I came out here when I was eating dinner. I was reading that the Red Cross, they're needing people to donate blood and plasma, but not people that are vaccinated. And I just thought that was kind of funny. So I was like, well, if you got the vaccination and you got all those spike proteins in you from the mRNA, I don't see why you wouldn't want that type of blood in the people that need it. Mm-hmm. Like, why are you trying to get blood from and plasma from the unvaccinated?
Do you know what it said why?
No, I didn't get a chance to read the article. I had just started it, but then I came out here. But when I get back inside and this podcast is over, I'm gonna read about it and I'm gonna post an article. But that definitely piqued my interest. I thought that was kind of strange, kind of weird. And then on top of that, if it's only a certain people who are not vaccinated that can donate, I'm pretty sure that's got to drive the price that they pay for people to donate plasma.
Right.
So before they pay what, like $45 or $30 or something like that. It's good, nigga. This blood about to be like gold.
You better go donate, bro. You better go donate. Lots of money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Now,
your broke ass.
I don't know if I'm donating no blood, but if they ever say they need some unvaccinated semen, nigga, I was like,
I was in the freezer already. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Freezer vials. Let's get it.
Oh, God. But and then another, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hashtag Don't Breathe, the movie.
Stupid.
If y'all haven't seen that, go watch it. You'll see what we're talking about.
Oh my God, I forgot about that part, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, I ain't gonna spoil it, even though it's been out a couple years, but please watch that. It was crazy. And then another thing, I don't know if you guys are familiar with OSHA, but they basically handle like work related accidents and or like for contractors and stuff like that. So a lot of these jobs that are opening back up fully and getting people back in the office, some of them are requiring that people get fully vaccinated in order to come back to the office. But they weren't at the time. They weren't held accountable if that person had adverse reactions from the vaccine. They wouldn't be liable to be sued or anything like that. But thank God OSHA stepped in and reversed that. So now they have a policy to where if you are a company and you're requiring your employees to get vaccinated in order to work at the building, then if they do have an adverse reaction, then it has to be recorded as a work-related event, and the company is liable for that and can get sued. And then, of course, in true company American fashion, they want to backtrack and try to reverse that of getting people back into work into the office and stuff.
Right.
They don't want to be liable, just like the companies that make the vaccine don't want to be held liable for it. This shit makes me sick.
I understand you want to encourage people to get vaccinated and go to work and have the vaccine, but it really only makes sense if it's going to be a requirement. It only makes sense for them to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
I understood it correctly when I was reading it. It makes sense. I mean, I'm not mad at that.
They just don't want to. They're greedy. These companies are greedy. You already see they're out here begging people to come work for jobs, and Bank of America just raised a minimum wage up to $25.
Right. I mean, look, that's awesome that they raised it $25, but that tells you, this tells you that they could have been doing this. These companies could have been paying that much.
And it also tells you if they can pay you $25, they can pay you more because they're making a ton more.
Like crisis and a pandemic, you can pay that. They could have paid you more than that back in the day. See, nope, I'm not buying
it. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly when that goes into effect or if that went into effect already. But I just came across that, and thought people should know. And like I totally get it if you're at a if your occupation is something where you have to be there in person. Because every job can't work from home. I understand that. But these are jobs where we've been working from home for years and they're trying to make people come back and get vaccinated. No, absolutely not. If you don't want to pay and something happens for that person when they get vaccinated, then you need to continue to let them work in the home because we've been doing it. There's no reason why we can't continue to do it. We've proven that the work gets done. A lot of people work better since they're in their own environment and they don't have to get up early and waste gas and stuff like that and get tired out on the grind Monday through Friday like that. You can work in your own private space. It's raised a lot of people's work levels like to be more effective and stuff. So either pay up or shut up.
Or
That's
shut
all.
up. Yeah, or shut up.
Stupid. Anyway, move on to our next topic. What you got?
We got another topic.
You said you had another one?
I know. So it was just announced that the Trump organization is being criminally investigated. And that's basically it. That's the topic right now. Like, that's pretty big news. I mean, that's pretty big news. I don't think there's any new developments yet, but do you think they're going to find anything?
I mean, he's been through the impeachment process twice and other stuff, and nothing's ever happened. So I don't.
Okay, but that's a little bit different because you have to have enough votes, even on the Republican side, to impeach it. You know they weren't about to impeach Trump. It don't matter what he did. Trump could have literally stabbed somebody, and they're like, can't impeach him.
I'll be shocked if something actually does come of it. To me, it's just all show.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm over it.
The thing is, like, it really sucks that this is life because I wouldn't be surprised if it went either way. Like, if they did find something, he got like arrested or criminal charges.
What actually they're investigating though?
Huh?
What is it that they're investigating though?
My bad. I should have read more on it, but I didn't see. Let me see. We do a quick.
I just never got around to reading the article like on exactly what they're looking for. So if it's like the same thing, then like to me it's just a waste of time and funds.
Yeah, it may be like secret. Maybe they don't say.
And while you're looking for that, I just want to say to President Biden, you're calling for peace in this little war between Israel and I don't even know how to pronounce the country. But at the same time, you're selling these countries weapons to fight. So
Right.
like,
That goes for every president in American history. This is like what America constantly does.
Exactly.
Even to their own country.
Yeah.
Even to America itself, they're calling for peace, but then like enabling the people who are oppressed.
Yeah. I'm like, bro,
Cops.
like, get out of here with this. Fake robot self.
For potential bank, tax, and insurance fraud.
Man, they've been talking about that forever. Man, whatever.
I mean, it's possible they might find something. Are you going to be surprised if they actually find some charges?
I will be surprised. I really would.
You're going to be surprised if they found some stuff that Trump did. Some fraud.
I'm not saying that he hasn't done anything, but I mean, all the presidents have done stuff. Everybody does stuff. So, I'll believe when I see it because this is not the first time that they've investigated his finances and stuff. Yeah. I mean, his tax returns already been out for over a year, so I don't think his needs are happening.
Maybe not. I mean, he knows how to use the loopholes.
Definitely.
Like with his tax returns, like I'm not saying it's right, but he definitely uses a loophole, and that's another issue with taxes. First of all, okay, look, I want to talk about taxes. This is my hot take. This is my other hot take. I know we're spiraling in a different thing, but doing taxes in America is so stupid. It makes no sense. Like, I don't think other countries have it like this. I think like they just get their taxes back automatically, or maybe they don't even do anything. But like,
that's why, because it says to make money for these companies because the IRS literally knows exactly how much you owe.
Why am I doing this to find out how much money I owe when you know how much money I owe? Why don't you just tell me and take it? Or give it back. Like, it's just so stupid. It makes no sense. I'm over it.
It makes no sense to the general public, but it's perfect sense for them because these companies make money off of it. You got to think a lot of these corporations fund the government. or donations and shit like that, so they can funnel that money and use it for other stuff like under the counter. It's like drugs or weapons or put it in the black budgets and shit like that. So it makes perfect sense for them. But yeah, this is getting. I can't wait for this whole financial system to just fall and crumble. I can't wait, bro. Like I cannot wait. It's coming soon.
On the front lines watching, but like it really is dumb. Like I understand it from that point of view. Like of course it's all about money and like, but like it doesn't make any logical sense for us to do it. If you already know what the money I make, just go ahead and take that out.
It's just the front.
So stupid. Oh, so
it's just the front. It's just like on Bad Boys 2, they had the morgue, they had the drugs inside the dead bodies in the morgue. It's the morgue front.
Something else.
Just the front. You heard it here.
You know they rely on people making mistakes too. Like when you make a mistake on your taxes, you might get your garnish waged or your garnish waged, your wage. What's your garnish waged? You know what I mean? Your wage garnish or pay a fine.
Yeah.
Your taxes wrong. This is stupid, y'all.
Yeah. It's pretty ridiculous. Everything's always just about money. I'm sick of it. I really feel like the Joker on Dark Knight when he just got all that money piled up into a little mountain, then he just set his half on fire. I just want to do that sometimes.
I mean, the Joker had some points. He's still
the Joker is not a villain. I'm sorry, he ain't a villain. The Joker is real. He was a real nigga. You want to talk about niggas? Dark Knight Joker, Heath Ledger was a real nigga. Prove me wrong. Matter of fact, most villains are actually right. Like they have points. Like you can see why they think like that. Thanos from number one.
Right. Having a point does not make it's not your right. Okay, they're not right, but they have points. Yes.
I understand the reasoning behind what they do. They believed in the cause. So I'm down with most of the villains. Fearmongerer, Thanos, I'm down with you. Villains. I got ultimate juked last week thinking that Spiral, the Saw movie, was going to be on HBO Max, and it wasn't. It was just in theaters.
I told you.
I know, I was crushed. But our co-host Jai here, he went to go see it, so I'm gonna need all the beans. Give me the tea. What flavor is it?
You want spoilers?
Give me a sip.
Want spoilers?
No, not spoilers, but just give us like a general review. Like, don't put any spoilers in there, but just give us like the gist of like how it was.
Okay. Overall, I thought the movie was okay. Like, to be honest, I did not expect a lot from it. Like, looking at the trailers, I think we even said it last night. Like, it didn't really look like it was going to be a great movie, which is to be expected. I wouldn't say I was disappointed because pretty much all the Saw sequels are not really good. Like some of them might be entertaining, but they're not really like a good movie. You know what I mean? Like you can come out with like a handful of critiques, but still have fun watching it. And that's kind of what this movie was. Like it wasn't that a bad movie. Okay, like I would watch it again. I wouldn't see it at the theater again, but I would watch it again and just to have fun. Like it was very entertaining. Like at no point was I ever bored of the movie, and I would say the gist of the mystery that was going on was pretty good. It needed. I feel like the movie just needed like maybe another draft or two of the script, so I could work out some of the kinks and work out some of the like flesh out some of the characters in the story a bit more. But
what was the acting like?
The acting was mostly good. I thought Chris Rock. Okay, look, I know it's like kind of different for see Chris Rock in a serious role, and for the most part, I do think he was okay. But there are some points in the movie where I was like, "Are you cracking a smile?" Like it almost looked like some points he was cracking like a half smile, and like I think it's that nigga's voice too. His voice, it's hard to take serious, but that's not all his fault.
Okay.
That's not all his fault. Poor baby. Just kidding. But it was okay. Like none of the acting none of it was really cringe inducing.
Okay. What would you rank it if it was on IMDb? What would you give the rating? Out of 10.
Maybe a 6.
6? Okay, and that's for horror movies. That's amazing. Like
no, but we're talking about my 6.
Okay, true.
Which is like a little bit better than average, like just a little bit better than middle of the road.
Well, most horror movies are below average, so that's still really good for a horror movie. So it's not the best, but it's not Insidious. But
Maybe if I have to give it like a letter rating, maybe I'll give it like a B minus,
All right.
maybe a C plus, between there.
Okay. Just
Like,
judging from
I was like,
the
I give it a C, C plus. I wouldn't be mad at that rating. You know what I mean?
just judging from the trailer, I would think it would be in the C range.
Yeah,
Anything above a C minus, I would be surprised.
yeah. Which if you're a movie fan, like we are, like a legit fan of movie, like film nerd, movie buff, sometimes it's not bad seeing like an average movie. Sometimes you just need it. You know what I mean? Like they have their place. Sometimes you just need to watch just an average entertaining movie that means nothing.
I can't wait to check it out.
But I will say, look, it's not really a spoiler. This is not revealed in the trailer, but it's more like the synopsis, the actual storyline. I feel like we'll piss a certain demographic off. Let's just say a certain demographic. I'll be mad. Do you want me to say?
No, don't spoil it. Don't do it.
Okay.
I want to see.
I'll give you guys, if you haven't seen it. So, in the Saw movies, Jigsaw goes after people he feels doesn't value life, or takes advantage of the life they have, doesn't value it, or destroys their life, like drug addicts, people like that. And this one, it's not necessarily that, but he does go after a specific group of people.
Yeah.
And I'll leave it at that.
Okay. See, and Jigsaw,
Not race related. I will say that it's not race related. A specific group of people that he feels must pay.
Jigsaw does have a point too, because he technically doesn't kill them. He just puts them in situations, and they have to make the hard choices. So the survival's on them.
Yeah.
So he's more accomplice to murder than an actual murderer.
Right.
But the people, like I said, the people he's targeting are not the best people in the world, and I can understand where he's coming from. Because I bet you once they get out of there, they will change their life around. So in a way, he's actually helping humanity.
Either you lose your limbs or you die. The choice is yours, baby girl. The choice is yours, boo boo.
But just a real quick, a thing I briefly saw. I want to say it was early this morning when I was online that the director for Spiral, he was saying that he's envisioning this is not going to be the last one. There's going to be more. He's envisioning it being something like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I don't know exactly what all that means, but I saved the article so I can read it for later tonight. But I thought that was kind of interesting because we know and love the Marvel Cinematic Universe and how everything's like so interconnected, and they make sure they tie all those ends together in each movie and show.
I'm not necessarily against this idea. I'm not saying I'm against the idea of doing this, but at the same time, everything don't need to be a universe. Hollywood. Ever since Marvel got successful, everything's got to be its own universe. Like, not everything can be a universe. Movie. Yeah, you see like a movie, and like you can tell like the first movie wasn't intended to be its own story. Yeah. Everything don't got to be a universe. Bitch. Yeah. Well, I can still watch though.
If anybody wants to pick up my book, The Altar of Moloch, for an action movie, spoiler alert, everybody dies. So there's no universe. Evil prevails in the end.
Evil never dies, you guys. Evil never dies.
It's eternal. The Bible told us it's eternal, so. Whoa.
I'm kidding.
Anyway, we only got a couple minutes left, so we'll get into our hot takes. My hot take for today is that I know last time we talked about how summer is overrated, but this kind of ties into that. My hot take is that June is the worst month of the year. Like, I don't even think we even need to have June anymore. We should just wipe June off the map because it's so uneventful. Like, what's in June? There's literally no holidays, nothing special. Well, Father's Day, that's it, but nobody cares about Father's Day. So
ain't nobody do nothing like Father's Day, and when it comes to like
men,
or, like the general public, everyone's like, Father's Day, what's that?
Fuck them fathers.
Blame that on half the fathers because half them ain't even in the picture. So bloop.
Even if they were in the picture, I'm sure people still wouldn't care about Father's Day. They do not like they do Mother's Day. I don't care. That's not an argument. That's not even an opinion. That's a fact. So I don't care what you say. Fuck what you're talking about.
Okay, triggered. I'm mad.
Yeah, there's like besides Father's Day, there's nothing like There's just nothing. Like May has Mother's Day and Memorial Day, and it's the last month of school for most people. June is it's literally just the start of the summer and Father's Day.
Yeah.
There's just nothing special about June. Every other month in the year, if you count it in your head, has at least one thing special going on for it. That's actually celebrated more than Father's Day.
That's true. No, I don't know. I've never thought about June. I really got nothing.
It doesn't. It's the stepchild of months.
The
redheaded stepchild of months.
My dog's doing something over here. Beach. Off. What are you doing? Messing with the window or something. Look out the window at the neighbors.
Okay. Well, that's it for my hot take. What you got for yours today?
Okay, good original hot take. That's pretty funny. So if y'all, I'm circling back to the beginning, spiraling back to the beginning when Rick Grease was talking about steak. So my hot take is steak is an overrated meal.
You're lying.
Hear me out, bitch. Hear me out. Let's get it. Steak is bomb. Steak is good. I do like a steak. Like, who doesn't really love a steak? You know what I mean? Like a nice medium rare steak, the only way to eat it. But like some mashed potatoes or something like that. But if you really think about it, it's just overrated. Like, it's just a plain piece of meat. Ain't nothing with it. Like, I can get if you do like steak tacos, steak burritos, steak sandwich, but like just a piece of meat with like a vegetable on the side. It's just boring. Like, it's okay.
Listen to the versatility you just said. You can make literally anything with steak.
But I'm talking about like the standard way of going to a restaurant. Like I have gone to a restaurant and eat, like, order steak, but like it's so first of all, a little overpriced sometimes when you think about it. It's just a steak. It's just a steak. But like I'm talking about like just the meal of having a steak and a side. People go crazy over it. I'm like, it's a little overrated.
I'll eat a steak with a steak on the side. I don't care.
For both sides, I want a steak, please. Just 3 steaks.
Now, to me, overrated food would be bacon. I love bacon to death, but people like lose their damn mind over bacon, and to me, that's overrated.
People literally orgasm over a slice of bacon. Like, it's not that good. Bacon is not that good, y'all. Like, it's good, but damn, really?
Especially not the kind you get from the store to be all thin and shit. You got to get like the thick cut that costs like $20.
I know.
No, that's go crazy on that, but not the cheap bacon. That cheap bacon is like paper, nigga. That's like Little Caesar's pizza. It ain't even real.
I've known some people that were like, I don't really like bacon, but I like turkey bacon. What's wrong with you?
No.
What's wrong with you? How do you like turkey bacon over real bacon? Trash.
Turkey bacon's not even
trash.
It's not even bacon. It's literally just turkey.
With some fake flavor.
Turkey bacon is like people that made cauliflower buffalo wings or cauliflower steak. Like, nigga, it's cauliflower that you cook like a steak.
Okay, well, watch it now, though, because those cauliflower wings are bomb, though.
They're not wings.
They're not wings, but what else do you call them? It's just easier to call, like,
why they call them that, but people acting like it's real wings, like it's a vegetarian wing. I'm like, no, nigga, it's a plant.
Just as good. They taste just as good as a wing. No, they don't. I mean, I love some. That's why I think it's better. Just call it buffalo cauliflower. That's all you need.
Thank you.
But like
y'all don't like meat, but y'all steady naming everything after meat. It kind of sounds like he wants some meat.
I think it's because a lot of them. I think it's because of a lot of them used to be meat eaters and they do like the taste.
Yeah,
are vegan because health reasons or moral reasons. I think that's why they mimic it.
It just cracks me up when I see people like that because they be arguing about stuff like this on Twitter and I'd be cracking up. I don't respond. I just be reading other people's comments and crying.
I know. Like, look, I know everyone has different tastes and opinions, but when I see people say that the vegan or vegetarian version is better or just as good,
no, it's not comparable.
Or when people make like little healthy meals, like, oh, it's just as good as the regular. Or they make like a healthy chocolate cake. Like, there's no way your healthy dessert tastes just as good or better than a fat ass brownie or ice cream. Just stop lying.
Who the fuck wants to eat a healthy dessert? That's an oxymoron, nigga. I'm not eating dessert to be healthy, nigga. I'm eating because it's sweet and it tastes good. Get out of here. Well, anyway, that's gonna be it for today's show. We thank y'all for tuning in. We forgot to plug this stuff at the beginning of the show because we just jumped right into it. Don't forget the beer bomb, the beer oils, the t-shirts, the coffee mugs, the candles, the book. If you're watching this on YouTube, yeah, the book, Ultra Ramali. Please get it. It's amazing. And then on top of that, we only on YouTube right now, so hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Please comment if you like us. All of our old stuff is on there, so you can all go back and watch everything else. Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. I don't have nothing else today, so you got anything else?
Just watch Black is King on Disney Plus.
Watch A Quiet Place 2 next week.
Oh yeah,
HBO. But that's gonna be it for today. I'm your host Rick Grease. It's your co-host John. We out.
Deuces.
Bye.